Okay, we allegedly alive. Let's check the YouTube end. That's going to be a problem, isn't it? Well, we'll see how it goes. So, we are now live, definitely on YouTube as well. I'm going to do a short mumbling about stuff just before we get properly going. That's quite loud. I'm going to have to adjust that, aren't I? Sound. Turn that down a bit. Hopefully it's fine on the other end. Anyway. So, quick thing. I have a goal back up in the top left corner, you may notice. I'm only going to try and mention this once unless people ask me about it. As if anyone who's been watching this for a while my channel for a while knows, my health is bad. NHS have basically gone, you might be able to see someone eventually. I was meant to see someone in January. It's May, so yeah. Have found the local private hospital that's decent looking. And they've gone, yeah, sure, we can see you Wednesday. So I'm going for a consultation, then going to get an MRI, and see where that goes from there. I have the goal there, as several people had basically said, it's like, if you actually get anywhere, but you need like the money for it, then yeah, it's there. So not asking for anything, but people have, asked if I can put something there should it come up, and it has now come up. So I guess I will leave it there. Anyone who wants to donate, I will be very happy. Anyone who doesn't want to, doesn't bother me. I like this game. So that was apparently about 2 minutes in. So I'm going to waffle for the next 10 seconds, so I know that it's clear, and the stream will actually start at the 2-minute mark. Hopefully that goes well for everybody. It is now 2 minutes on YouTube's end, which is not helpful, but never mind. So, Metro Exodus. I've not played the first 2 Metro games. I've seen a bit of 2033, but not actually played it. I played this almost all the way through the end, didn't know there was a new game plus, tried to go back for some completionism stuff, and broke my save file. So I'm going to start again. I'm going to try and play the Moscow level now, and yeah, go from there. New slot. Normal. I will now proceed to try not to be too much of a train nerd, but some things in this game bother me, some things I like despite them bothering me.
I still remember life before the war. I remember that we used to be different. We used to live up there, on the surface. We used to be the masters of the whole world.
I'm going to play the intro cinematics, it's nice.
We built gigantic cities of glass and steel. We crossed the oceans at will. And we also conquered the skies. There used to be 7 billion of us. We were not born for life in the tunnels. I was born to breathe fresh air, and I remember it.
For anyone unfamiliar, this game, the apocalypse in this game is in 2013, so we're 8 years late. Also, I barely know Cyrillic letters, let alone Russian, so I'm not going to read most of the signs, I'm afraid. But we'll see. Hello, Stephen. But yeah, my objective for this, just in the quiet bit, is I'm going to try and play the streams in chapters, but some might have to be split into 2.
By the last war. Only 50,000 managed to survive underground, with the surface poisoned, burned, and teeming with horrible monsters. One day the radiation on the surface might subside, and our grandchildren or their grandchildren might be able to return there. At least that's what my brothers in arms from the Order believe.
I'm not going for 100% completionism,
no hope for us
but
right
I'm also not going to just rush
Still,
through,
we
so
humans are just
a
too
measured
bad at
approach.
surrendering. We tried to make the best of what we had, banded together, and worked to make the Metro our new home. After all, it might well be the only place left on Earth for humans to live. For a time, we thought we could make it. But, regrettably, the war didn't kill our bad habits.
Communism. Fascism. Fugd.
In the relative safety of the tunnels, corruption festered. And when danger came from above the ground, only a few
fair
of
enough.
us stood against it.
As I've
Our
got the
numbers
other two
dwindling
on my wish
by
list
the
on
day.
Steam, but I don't want to pay, you know, 15 quid for each of them just yet, because I'm saving up for stuff. Maybe if they go on sale, I will get them, or if I can get more work done. But at the moment, my printers have been difficult, and I've not felt good, so I've got no work done for a bit, other than work for my my day job, which has been
I
few and
don't
far
care if
between.
I'm called an idiot. But if even a single shard of the old world still exists out there, I have to find it.
But yeah, this is a beautiful game. I don't even think I'm playing on the best graphics settings, so... it's also not the enhanced edition, because I don't have a ray tracing option on my graphics card. My graphics card's big enough, like more than powerful enough,
I must find that
however no
signal.
ray tracing. It's also a surprisingly intelligent game. Which is... not to say unexpected, but, I mean, a lot of games I've played, they're kind of simplistic, whereas this is quite deep. I've got it on my, if they're on your wish list, you get emails if they're on sale, because Steam is, well, Steam knows their client base. Yeah, we are in the ruins of Moscow. As it was in 2013, but with an extra 22 years, I believe, on top. And obviously, you know, a nuclear war. Not sure when the first game was made. I think 2008, I want to say? So that would be, you know, 5 years pre-apocalypse. Whereas this one was made 2019, it would be 6 years post-apocalypse. If you know, the game canon is real. This is our good boy Artyom, who is the barely ever speaking protagonist. I mean, I could probably find keys for it, but I'm lazy. So, I'm underground, but not just any underground. This is Moscow's underground. Gribbly noises. I'm trying to remember where any of the side stuff is. Doggos! The game doesn't have a tutorial as such, it just doesn't, you know, go straight to like kicking you in the face. Which is quite pleasant. Does this guy have loot on him? I forget. I know some of the guys down here do have loot on them, which is quite useful early on. Not that you particularly need loot, but aha. Nice. Anything else? Nope. Yeah, the tutorial consists of this is how the basics of the game works, figure it out. Actually, it does quite nicely. Alright, Not sure what the laughter's from. Okay. There we go. Nice canned little cutscene to start you off. These puppies look angry. I believe they're called Watchmen. Must be the third rail collects underneath. Come on. Not gonna attack me? Alright. Note number 1. Shotgun stuff. And there's a cassette player somewhere around here. There it is. I feel like I was meant to use a lot more ammo. Not going to listen to all the little things, but yeah, okay. I'm not going to listen to all those. Yeah, gribbly, gribbly, gribblies. Come on. Yeah. Well, there's a little cutscene coming up, but I'm gonna take as many of these down as I want to. It does seem that if they're far enough away I can't hurt them reliably. Here they come. If anyone knows of any secrets or side things that I'm near, do let me know. But I may miss them if I progress too quickly. That's why in the event of an apocalypse you need to look after your pets. This reminds me a bit of Gimli and the Wargs in the Lord of the Rings 2 Towers, and just Gimli ends up stacked underneath them.
What the hell? He's hurt! Come on, Artyom, stay with us.
They're coming back. Attention, people. Oh, look, it's the hero.
Why are the lights off?
It's nighttime at the station. Don't worry. I told the
I got
doctors
it, I got it,
to be
open up!
expecting him.
Go!
This place is quite nice.
Looks like Artyom's been on another one of his mad trips up top. Poor kid. He got his
Hey,
one too many
Duke, wait a
explosions at
minute. Where
D6.
to now?
I have a
Left, across the
D6
square.
was the
Hey, Damir,
main
do you
bit
think the colonel knows
from
what Artyom
Last
been up to
Light,
here?
which is the second Metro game.
How am I supposed to know? Ask him yourself. He radioed from the ring, said he'd be here tomorrow. Hey, you! Leave him alone!
I killed him myself with my slingshot.
Let him learn to stand up for himself. How else can he hope to survive in the metro? Rise and shine, people! Hang in there, Artyom. You're gonna
I feel
get a
like
fresh
some of
dose
the
Spartan
voice
blood
acting is a
now.
little out of sync with events, but it's close enough.
Artyom, are you awake? It's okay. The doctor said you'll be fine. Are you trying to kill me with worry? What if next time you don't return from the surface? There's no one out there, Artyom. No one to find, no one to talk to. If there was, don't you think they'd be here already? We've talked about this again and again. You have to accept it. There's only us.
Colonel. Hello, Alex. There you are, you stubborn fool. How many times are we going to have this conversation? I don't care if you kill yourself over this silly dream of yours, but don't you see what you're doing to my daughter? Your wife?
Dad, please.
The Order is short on men after the battle for D6, but you leave. People need you, and you pursue your selfish obsession.
Yeah, but
now this shit
D6 was
has
a
to
nuclear
stop.
silo.
There's only Metro, nothing else.
Bit from the
And
trailer.
the Order is here to defend it. Because if not us, then who? You look fine to me. So, get ready to go. Then, we'll discuss your transfer to Polis. Come, we need to talk.
I'll get the doctor. Artyom, please. Promise me this was the last time. I'll see you later.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo.
Artyom, we managed to bring you back from the brink, but people are giving you their blood, which could save so many wounded, and you keep bringing it back irradiated. Don't you think that is unfair? Let me put it this way. I can't promise I'll be able to bring you back next time.
Lucky those Spartans are damn good. They brought Artyom here just in time. They sure are. I cannot
There's a
remember
note.
last time I saw-
So, the half-torn notebook. Skipped over that earlier. That's basically what's covered in the. What's the word? The tape. Yeah, the Botanic Garden Station thing. Looks like they were trying to re-secure an area. I might read a few of these, but not quite. Okay, Artyom was born in 2009. Aww. 31st of March. So Artyom would be 4 when the bombs fell, so he's 29? Oh. Artyom is older than me.
Nah, me neither. It's a shame they spend so much time on the surface.
I'm not going to go, as I say, through all the side stuff, but look at the rat treadmill.
Just try to take better care of yourself, huh? Even if you find someone else up there, they probably have their own troubles. So what would contacting them even accomplish? Besides, I remember we used to receive signals from the outside pretty frequently soon after the bombs fell. But not for a long time now. Doesn't that tell you anything? Ah well, it's your life.
Artyom, I understand how you feel, but you're not always going to save the Metro single-handedly. Why keep looking for a solution alone? Your friends from the Order came to your help again. The Colonel seems to want you back in the unit. Why waste your time in our farming station or out there looking for ghosts? If Sparta wanted me, I'd join in a heartbeat. In any case, good luck, Artyom.
Artyom has attempted the quiet life. It seems to have gone badly.
Nah, me neither. It's a shame they spend so much time on the surface. Well, said.
Nice fridge magnet.
Well, not everyone can stand being cooped up down here. Like a broken record.
Okay, and let's progress the plot.
Oh, I can't believe my eyes. Artyom, you're all right. You gave us a scare, brother. Artyom.
It is the boys.
How are you, friend? I see you're all right. This calls for a celebration.
A few more scars and you will be completely irresistible to any woman. Speaking of which,
Alyosha,
how are the nurses in
all
the
right,
hospital,
guys?
huh?
Would you just stop crowding him? Welcome back, Artyom. Привет, Artyom.
All right, you're all dismissed. I give you 2 hours, people.
Yeah! Oh, it's official. I knew it. So I brought something.
And here we go again.
Please, let's not repeat the last
Hold
time.
on, Artyom.
Let's get shit faced. 1 week later. Ah, look at him back outside.
And? More of nothing? Artyom, the only thing I can hear is that Geiger counter ticking.
Radioactive, radioactive.
Yes, and there's also those damn things. Calling all the time. Let's go home, dear, please. Don't you think I'd also love to live on an ocean beach or in a green forest? But what good are these fantasies in a silent world? Silent, Artyom? Because it's dead.
We was listening to that.
We took our time. Time to replace our filters.
So you... Okay, I replaced mine.
Father will
She's
kill
not
me if he
replacing
finds
hers.
out I went out with you. Twice if he learns we've been to a Hansa off-limit zone. Have you been to all these ruins?
The fridge magnets are more hidden as far as I'm aware. Also, as I played most of this through once, I know where fair bits of things are. Too late. Shura went to buy food. I was going to roll the chair onto the balcony to have some fresh air, and the civil defense broadcast started. Crowds outside, everyone's running somewhere. Missiles are flying. Flashes blinded me even with the curtains down. I still see green spots everywhere. I hope Shura made it to the metro. I thought I was done for, but it looks like I still have some time. It's night and the streets are empty and silent, just sirens blaring everywhere. And there's this green fog everywhere, and it's fluorescent. Or is it just my eyes? Phone's dead, radio too. Shura, my dear, I pray you're alright. I don't feel good. Very weak. Goodbye, Shura. Aw. Well, we stole this person's fridge magnet. Sneaky, sneaky. Whoop.
Look, maybe you should come back to the Order. We'll move to Polis. Dad says he'll arrange a flat for us. Because if not us, then who? A flat with a kitchen and a shower. Let's go in turns here. It's not stable enough.
I do like the unstable geometry thing. It's kind of pleasant. And by kind of pleasant, kind of like
Well,
distressing.
I'd say we're out of the woods.
Dab. Loading. Ow.
Are you alright?
One of these side rooms has a thing.
The beasts are getting smarter. Let's pick up the pace. Now the whole area knows we're here.
Nice. One of these rooms has a thing. Which of the rooms was it? There we go. Shopping list. Tolik, if you find the bookstore, look for radio stuff. Whee. Shura's note. Well, we found Shura. But based on we found Shura's note, I don't think Shura made it. But I'm not sure about that. My apologies. Wait for the wife to catch up. Come on. Come on. How am I doing for loadout? Oh, 70 odd. I'll probably do.
A draw. We're lucky the mutants hate each other as much as they hate us. I really don't get why this zone is off limits to stalkers. The radiation and beasts are nothing special. Stop. The pack is here. Come on, I'll cover you.
Be gone, goal. Oh dear. That went well.
You sure gave them hell.
I have not managed to mess that up quite so badly before.
Oh, is this why the zone is off limits? I mean, if all the packs here are like that.
That will help. I can't remember if there's any more notes out here. There is a new game plus that I'm hoping is you can come around and collect everything again, but with better equipment, and presumably get to more areas that you couldn't previously. Well, I'll find out.
Damn, too high. Hey, Artyom, help me get up there.
Wife eating commences. Yeet.
Shit! Come up now.
Quick, grab onto the icicles.
I got you. Did you hear that, Artyom? Something large, at least it's far away. Now that's what I call a blizzard. Can't see a
Can you
thing.
tell what that sound is?
Let's switch to radios.
to no map for this section, so I can't...
What the? Artyom, are you seeing this? I'm not just imagining things, right?
And that is why that locomotive is so big, because it's a freight engine.
A train! A damn train on the surface! Where?
Fancy.
Shit, what do we do, Artyom? Should we catch up with it?
Yes.
Look! It's our guys from the Order! Looks like they're chasing that train too. Let's join them!
Hey, come on! Get inside!
Ah. Who could have seen that coming? Me.
Picked up 2 more individuals at the railroad bridge. One of them is the Order commander's daughter.
You should have checked first, assholes.
I'll just
Artyom,
shut up
thank
already.
God.
You guys
These
don't
people,
fall for
they're
being
Hansa, not the Order. Assholes. They did a number on you. Well, Dad will rip them a new one
Look,
for
what's
that.
going on in this Moscow of yours anyways?
Of yours? You're putting this like you're not from here.
We aren't. Our village is about 200 kilometers from here.
What village? You're not from Moscow?
Just a regular village. We came here to find the boy's father. Left for Moscow about a year ago and never came back. But then we got caught by these here.
You mean there's life outside?
Why wouldn't there be any? Sure, there are lots of bad places and lots of beasts around, but we still get by.
Artyom, you were right. People really do live out there.
Who should you be more
We
afraid
didn't
of?
know.
The soldiers
We thought
or
we
the
were
Russian
the only
grandmother?
survivors. God, we'll tell the whole metro about
My
this.
money's on the Russian grandma.
The heck and the boy out!
Hey, you people drove us halfway to nowhere.
They can handle it!
At least give them their masks back.
Puppy does not give good cuddles.
Fool, you could have lived. Let's go.
Well, GG fellas. That's convenient. Tastes like poison. Well, I don't think those two are going to make it. No, I forget on my first playthrough of this if I found a gun out here. I think I did, but I don't recall. A lot of these skeletons look rather upset. Let's take health pen. So, crumpled letter. Serioza, we made it. You can drive almost to Ramskaya? Just stay off the highway, it's all blocked to scrap. From there you'll have to walk, of course, at least across the ring road. This place is alive, alright. The guys they have in their army are healthy as bulls. They're taking us to a filtration camp. But I don't think they're going to keep us there long, a couple days tops. Then they'll find some work for us. I've already heard the guards talking of being short on hands. I say you guys drop everything and come over here. Oh dear. Well, I think we found the guy's dad. On the upside, you know, I don't think he's going to be worrying about not finding him now. Did I miss the train? No, it's over there. They're doing a really good job with the animations on it, at least. But it doesn't make any sense. It is also an absolute beast. My torch died. I think it might have done. Or the game is turning it off for its own benefit. I've fallen. And I can't get out. This guy's had a bad day.
Watchman broke through. Workers are
So I'm guessing in New Game Plus you can fight those guys.
Attention! The turntable is switching on.
Heading straight for the ravine if you don't shut up.
Now listen, if you come out of here, we won't accept this shit again. Okay?
Animals. How can they? What can I do? A mutant? The watchman! A human? How did you...
No, look, his friendly old man.
Oh my god. It's you she's been screaming about. Alive! You came for her. All right.
A sort of very specific Terminator.
I'll help.
I'm assuming
Finally.
on
I'll be of
New Game
some
Plus
use.
you can use this as a crafting table.
Okay. They took the girl to the base chief for interrogation. I can't take you to the main entrance. Too many guards. But we may sneak in from the back.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Let's go. Don't rush though. If they notice you, we're both done for. Wait. You'd better not walk into the light.
What's that? I shouldn't walk into the lights. Not sure if you actually have to turn that off or not, but I always have, so I'm going to keep doing it.
Don't rush. Move crouched. It's quieter that way.
Thank you for the tell don't show cuts tutorial. It's quite pleasant because it's all like context. Instead of crouching makes you go quiet, and it's just like, you know, it's contextualized within the game. It's pleasant. It's a complete ridiculous mess, but it is a lovely one. Yep, another crafting table down there. I'm looking forward to New Game Plus, but for that I need to have played it once.
You'll have to take him down. Can you do it quietly?
The first time I did this, I got up to the last level, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna, you know, check I've not missed because I think I'd missed some equipment. I was like, oh, right, I can go back and get that. But when I did that, it yeeted all my progress.
Let's go.
So
Wait a moment. Wait. Great. Now throw it.
yeet.
Well done.
Yeah, so I shot myself in the foot on that one, but I'd gotten as far as what I think is the last mission.
Come on.
But
The system supplies good luck to you.
the system supplies good luck to me. Excellent.
Don't you think he knows? Don't you think your dad is in on it all? He's training our people. Who could do it better?
Not what? What is this place? What are those towers? Why did you shoot my Artyom? Why?
Nobody wanted him dead. You two will get some lashes and be given back to me. Why did that idiot have to stick his nose into this, huh? You'd better shut
I'm
up
gonna
and give them the bullet too. Shut up! Who the fuck are you?
I gather you've heard of me.
Oh my god! You're alive! Alive! Are you hurt?
Look at the screenshot.
It stopped the bullet!
Yeah. Notice that bullet still has the casing. It's such a small thing, but it's such an embarrassment on this kind of game that's otherwise pretty solid on that stuff. Uh-oh.
We are at war! One death won't be enough for you now. You
What is this equipment?
This is the universal broadband radio channel.
I'm assuming this is the universe where the Cold War didn't end. Based on the CCCP.
This fucking sucks.
Do you hear that, Artyom?
Huh.
You were right all along.
Alaska appears to be... Looks to be a different... I can't tell.
It's not just Russia out there. It's the whole world. Oh my god. What for?
Oh, I get that.
Because the war is still going on, and you behave like fucking kids.
All the guards will be here soon.
New definition to wife beating.
Don't shoot.
Artyom?
I'm with him. I'm with you. You have to run. Is this yours? They just left it sitting there. We must get out before they recover.
Get ready, people.
Guards! You have to go sneak through the courtyard. Take the door the guards are coming through. Here, quick!
I'm gonna try a different route this time. I've gone the same route
Who are you?
previously, but
The train
and I'll be fine.
Run now. Just get to that hangar and then go to the
Andre.
get you out of here. They know me, so I'll get there easily.
Why are you helping us, Andrei Ivanovich?
I had... I guess I'll tell you later. I hope.
I'm looking forward to some bits of this for the live stream.
Artyom, I see the enemy. Give me a boost. Can't really see well with the snowstorm.
Continues to yeet wife
Don't
up
forget
things.
your visibility gauge, Artyom.
If you don't move too fast and don't come out into the light, you'll be harder for them to notice. Don't turn your flashlight on either, they could notice.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Artyom, incoming, 2 of them. I'll give you some cover from above.
Hello there. Bonk. Okay. I've taken their shiny things, and there's nothing they can do about it. Now I've got to not mess this bit up, because I've done that far too many times. Get to there. There.
Attention! The command center came under enemy attack. The attackers are assumed to still be on the base territory.
Artyom, I'm changing position.
All unauthorized persons are to be fired upon immediately. Civilian personnel movement is prohibited until further notice.
Well done, you're almost at the
The
hangar.
jamming system is coming back online.
I've not messed it up this time. This is good.
Great job, Artyom. We're inside. You can take the mask off, Artyom. Now we have to find Yermak.
Looting. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-da. Yeet. Again, I reckon this will be a crafting table for New Game Plus, now that I'm aware that New Game Plus is a thing. Okay. Nice.
Artyom, they got Yermak. We have to get closer. If you get closer, I'll distract them while you rescue the old man. Artyom, try going down that ladder ahead. Just be careful.
Oops. Okay, that didn't help things. Sneaky, sneaky.
Group A, report your status.
What the hell is this? Gotta tell maintenance.
Group D, continue patrolling the hangar. Group A, they checked the courtyard and generator room. Communications were lost there.
Damn, how many guards do they have?
Now, if I play the waiting game... I don't know if I've already balked it. I might have balked it already. Oh well, find out.
Group C, redeploy to the wind turbine dock.
Aha, you can sneak ahead. No need to play heroes for a change. Let's wait till they walk off.
I repeat, Group D redeploy to the wind turbine zone immediately. Group B is under heavy attack from Watchmen.
Why can't you just stay still? We're on high alert. Civilians aren't allowed to just walk around now.
Does that mean you're going to ready the train for me?
What's the matter with you today? Why do you even want to do that now? You only have an open plan for tomorrow and it's bound to be cancelled.
I'll turn that off.
Can't see a thing. All right, time for a stroll.
All clear.
Could have gone better. Could definitely have gone better.
Am I
Mr.
glad to see
Yermak.
you here?
Send me a train.
Are you alright?
I'm fine, thank you.
Driving from Moscow to northern
Alright.
Ukraine.
We don't have much time. They'll be back. I'll
Improv
go
is
to the
hard
engine. It should be
when
ready
you
now.
do not find.
You go up there and
Come,
switch the
Artyom.
turntable mechanism on.
Maybe get a book from China to Japan. Oh, fucking no. Now, this is the part where you can't sneaky sneaky.
The enemy's in that pass!
Ow. Bullets hurt. I could probably take these guys down without firing, but bollocks. Okay. I am trying to use this gun like its evolved format, not its current format, because I'm stupid.
More guards! Get them!
The enemy's in that pass!
Non-fatal wounds. I know you're in a hurry, but there's looting to be done.
Come on, Artyom, we don't have all day.
Yeah, we do. No, no parts for me? Alright. Yeah, I don't know if, you couldn't have got into here without spooking someone, I don't reckon. Really? In case it wasn't obvious, I'm not the best at FPSs.
Come on, Artyom, we don't have all day.
Heal up.
Turn the turntable on.
on.
Alert! All groups, to the hangar!
Ah.
Artyom, with no time. Turn it on. Artyom, we need that turntable on.
Turn it on, bitch.
All groups, to the hangar! Smoking strike! Counter generator! Go now!
Damn, what? What?
There we go. See, I've got to live long enough to get blown up. That's how winning is done.
That was intense. Are you okay?
There's a manual drive on the platform. It's hard to
Artyom,
Oh god. Yeah, that's it, Anna. You keep your head in the way.
more guards. Get them. Let's do this together. Just a little. Yes. Run!
Kill them!
Oh, cutscene time.
Yes.
You're going to ram the gate!
You should put the masks on. The seals might be damaged.
We did it! Yeah!
It's like, what's that flashbang looking thing that's flashing and banging?
Roger that, base. Over. Alright, shoot these two. And as for the engineer...
What do you mean, shoot these two?
Don't you dare give me limp, soldier.
Here, the Colonel will give you a piece of his mind now. Colonel, sir, we have a situation here. Honor.
Dad! Guys! It's us! Help us!
Artyom, what are you doing here? Talk about
Colonel,
surprise.
this will mean court-martial for all of you.
All right, everyone, shut up! I can't believe this. Just can't. Shit!
So this is true? You're working for them? The bastards shot Artyom!
Be quiet!
They...
How did you end up here? Ah, it doesn't matter. You have no idea what you just stuck your heads in. We've no moves left. Hansa can't take this line now.
shit,
The Watchers
Sherlock.
won't let
No, I won't be quiet! What is this jammer for? Why are they hiding the fact that Moscow didn't survive alone? There,
What is
in the
Anna
ravine,
talking about,
there are
sir?
people!
There's
from
another
all the
gameplay bit
cities.
left, then it's just
All
cutscenes.
of them! Women, children!
I'll tell you all later. Everything. Grant, Chaps, what's going on out there? Down this road?
The road is fine, at least until 100 click mark.
Is there a safe place to stop nearby?
Of course. We have to make haste though. They called the cruiser.
Alright, gentlemen. Artyom and Anna have just made a huge mess, and they can't go back to Moscow now. The wartime legislation dictates they'd be killed. In any case, I have to get them out of town until it all blows over. But you all should stay. Hear me, Major? My people are in no way related
It's
to
not my
this
call, and you know it.
misunderstanding.
Well, I'll
Yakutyan.
fight for the guys no matter what. Of course. Artyom, Anna, they are with
The
us.
order leaves no one behind.
Alright, Spartans. Throw these overboard and full steam ahead.
Come with me, Artyom. Let's catch some air. I'm so glad the boys supported us. It looks like my father didn't say a word to them about this either. We spent 20 years in Metro, thinking the rest of the world was burnt to a crisp in the war. But they just circled Moscow with those jammers, and we were none the wiser. How perfect of them! While you were getting irradiated on the surface, my father just kept lying. Lying to you, to me, to everyone, the whole fucking world, and not even batting an eye.
I feel like they'd have opened doors. It's more dramatic this way, but, you know, if, like, air sealant to prevent, like, gas coming in is important.
That was just a warning. If you do not comply, we will shoot to kill.
That's some armor. And look at all the machine guns.
Happy now? Is this what you were hoping
How
for?
is this his fault? You knew everything and never said
This is the last warning. Stop the engine immediately.
Oh, fuck. Are you okay? Yeah, just a scratch.
Okay, just stop it. But I must warn you, our brakes are not in great condition. Start slowing down. Let them think we are surrendering.
Ah, finally some good sense. Now, keep braking to a stop.
Well, the grenades will barely scratch their paint, so...
How about from the inside?
Not enough explosives. Unless we put everything we have in their firebox. Please, let me do it, Colonel, sir.
I will be appointing the volunteers.
Still my favourite line from this game so far.
Why Artyom?
Because he started it all, and he better do something about it. Artyom, leap over as soon as we slow down. I will distract him in the meantime.
Plastic
Is that you, Yakov?
Yes, so cut the shit, Miller. There's nowhere to go. You've never been out here. We have.
We weren't going to go far, just out of town for a bit till the excitement quiets down. And you just opened fire. Will you let us go if we stop?
I have to detain you and bring you back to face trial. You do understand the charges you're facing, right? Desertion. Treason.
Are you fucking kidding me? Me? A traitor?
You tell me, where are you taking that train, huh? On a simple joyride? No. I see only one answer. You've been fought and you're running back to your masters.
So the verdict has already been passed. We won't even see a trial.
Cut that shit out. What are you carrying, man? Defense plans? You want to buy yourself a seaside retirement without life, you damn cripple?
Plan? Treason?
Thinking about what happens next, it probably would have been kinder to kill him.
We have spilled our blood for the cause.
You sold out. They destroyed us and you...
I have been a soldier my whole life. I have dedicated my life to my people, my country. But I'll be damned if I give it to parasites like you.
We're getting closer. Units are made and ready.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Time's up, Colonel Miller. Easy. We are slowing down. The brakes on this thing are busted.
Don't sweat it, Colonel. My people will help you handle it.
Okay, let's see if I can get that without triggering the guards.
What the? Brake! Hit the brake! Stop, you asshole! You goddamn bastard should have shot you on the spot! Why didn't you? Orders to take me alive? Scratch the orders to take alive! Fire! Shoot to kill! Attack visible targets only! And find the engine! Don't hit the boiler! I tried to treat you humanely! Why go to all this trouble? Just out of common courtesy, so... Heads up! Enemy on the train! You motherfucker! You, your lackeys, your daughter, you'll all be treated not like deserters, but like rabbit dogs! A bullet for each of you! Shooting you personally through your forehead, you damn cripple! Forget it! Target! Next quick! These out of the day! Fire at will! Harfield, come on! They're going to tear us to pieces!
Don't shoot! I'm just a stalker. I'm not with them. They make me.
Place the bomb as close to the boiler as you can.
Well, he just went under the train. I'm glad that wasn't a quick time event, because I feel that would have gone badly. Also, I have managed the train at least once without triggering the guards. It's just difficult. But hey, I lived. That's the important thing. Also, that kind of explosion wouldn't be the case. It would be a steam explosion, as 120 pounds per square inch suddenly escapes at a very, very fast rate. The kind of stuff that leaves a crater and melts the snow for about 40 feet in the sphere.
Now we're not just traitors. We are honest-to-God enemy saboteurs.
Yeet.
We stopped 100 clicks from Moscow to check our Geiger counters. The thing is, they are all in the green, as if they're in a conspiracy. Still, this amazing piece of news doesn't really impress anyone that much. The guys are all confused as to what to do next.
Just a drink there.
And I'm just waiting for answers. And hoping the commander, whom until recently I trusted implicitly, is going to be extremely persuasive in his reasoning.
Uh-oh.
Why the long face?
We are at a crossroads, so to speak, where everybody can help but wonder, what next? Where do we go from here?
Yes. More or less what I expected from you. But you got the picture. So, is your counter functioning? Have you checked it?
Yes, it's all green. Double checked it. Stepan's in the green too. We don't need masks here.
So, they were telling the truth.
Who was telling the truth? Why won't you answer? Who were those people trying to kill us? Why would they shoot at you, the Order's commander? Explain something, at least. You owe us that.
Well, I might as well drop the bomb now. The war did not end.
What do you mean, did not end?
Let me finish. Most of our cities are destroyed. The rest of the country is probably under enemy occupation. To avoid new nuclear attacks against us, Command chose the only viable course of action: to play dead. To ensure radio silence, the SHIELD system was created. A network of radio jammers covering Moscow and suburbs. So that some radio enthusiasts wouldn't bring more bombs down on our heads by whining on air. And it's one of these jammers that got disabled by the hands of those present here.
Could you not have shared that before? Say, before Artyom took that radio outside and caught all that radiation?
No! I only got briefed half year ago. Under a strict, you talk, you die policy. And then,
That's pretty solid policy.
People, we were securing a weather station.
Sir, with all due respect, if we can't go back, maybe we should advance and move on?
I have an idea, but... Artyom, rather than carrying on with this silent disapproval of yours, check the airwaves. We should be out of the jamming range by now, so give it your best try.
It's about the most for me I can ever see is this arm.
Do you understand now why we're traitors in the eyes of command? We shut down a jamming station, shot up the guards, destroyed a patrol train, and ran away from Moscow. Who even needs a trial when the case is so clear? There's no way back now. Which means we have to continue moving forward.
Command, what are you talking about?
The Moscow Defense Command. Have you ever heard of the Invisible Watchers?
I have, but they're just an urban legend.
Not at all. They are command.
Are you sure they care for more than just protecting their asses? You mentioned the Ark. What's that all about?
If our team finds their signal, we'll figure everything out. Otherwise, there is nothing to talk about.
Do you think finding that Ark of yours is going to fix everything?
I do not. But if you have a better idea, then go ahead.
Yes, I do. We have to find a good place for people from Moscow. Like Artyom always...
Wait a moment, what was that? Listen, everyone!
Area 18-5. I repeat, proceed to the rally point. Rally point location is code 1811-79.
Where's that number
Area
supposed to...
18-5. Only by standing
So
together
it is
shall we
somewhere
overcome any
around
and
here.
all
The Yamantau Mountain. So the route from here should go like this.
OBS didn't used to pick up the Steam overlay, just gonna put that out there.
So, is this what you had in mind?
Yes, this is it. The Ark Project is a whole city underground. Enormous stores, machines, the best experts. It is the Commander General's HQ. All of the country's leaders are there. They have already started the restoration work. We will tell them that Moscow is alive. It wasn't all for nothing. Everything will change, everything. Do you get it? A new life is starting for all the survivors of the war.
By the way, are there any single women in that place?
Great reaction. So I think the moment calls for... Bring it out, Demir.
Bring what out, Colonel? Sir?
That thing that's been sloshing about in your canteen. Do you think I'm deaf or what?
That. Just a moment. I thought my ears were deceiving me.
It's not a short trip to the Urals, so we should make ourselves comfortable, I guess. Let's name this bucket of bolts at the very least, eh?
It's about time.
Let's go around and be done with it.
Nah, go to hell. Even better. Oh, come
How
on.
about Aurora? The rolling goddess of dawn and a cruiser of, you know what?
That's better.
Not bad. I like it.
Ah, beautiful name.
Sounds okay, but the cruiser of what?
Nah, I'll tell you later.
Looks like it's decided. Let's trip to
Aurora. Hey, Artyom, let's take a look at that map.
All right, we had a round. That should be enough. Yermak, full steam ahead.
Hi.
Full steam ahead.
Wow, that's some distance. I wonder how long it will take.
Alyosha.
Well, that sums it up for the canned bits. I'm gonna have a wander around, check in with people.
You're okay? Because I know you.
Do I have to smoke?
What's done is done. Yes, I didn't stop you from going outside.
Apparently I have smoke.
Yes, I tried to talk you out of it. Yes, I didn't tell you you're not the only ones to survive. But even I didn't have the clearance. Not back then. This is a state secret. Do you understand? I've been granted clearance only after our fight to protect the D6. They said they needed me to teach their recruits because the war was still on. Don't you think I was shocked? What did our people in D6 die for? What did I lose my legs for? But I understood. Because the war was still on. Security was paramount. Our people would have understood. So please, do the same. You would have spilled the beans to everyone in Metro. You're a goddamn Prometheus, a messiah. You must lead the people out of the caves. Do you think you would have saved anyone? Remember that jammer? What if Moscow has been found out because of you? What if there are missiles inbound? Anyways, no matter what they think of me, I'm no deserter and will never become one. I'm ready to bear full responsibility for everything. But if there is even the smallest chance to earn my pardon, I will take it. Which means that we, like a runner that tripped, need to keep running ever faster just to keep balance. And don't dare you trip us all over again. Am I understood? I hope I am. Anyway, at least now we know where to run. So, go back inside and take a look at the map. Our route is pretty obvious now.
Yeet. Bye.
Just so you know, scars attract the wagons.
And there's definitely a lot of those up ahead.
I don't need a lot, really. It's quality that matters.
You okay there? Can I join you?
Look, Artyom, you should at least get some of that fresh air. No mask. This is what you've always dreamed about. Andrei Ivanovich, how long have you been working with those jammer people for?
About a year, I guess. At first, they got me to sign up by singing of my experience helping people. Told me about weather stations and mutant migration observers. I was proud to be helping those. Then, about 2 months ago, they loaded a bunch of people onto my Aurora. The guards took them outside and came back alone. Told me they took the people to a nearby station, but I knew it had caved in years ago. A few days later, I was coming back from a run. Stopped the train, went and found those people. Soon they understood I saw that ravine. Fed me the usual lies about the spies and whatnot.
Did you believe them?
Well, it sure seems safer to believe. But then, I just couldn't keep the charade up. Then the security officer told me straight. Whoever you speak to, dies. The whole station dies with him if need be. So, that's how it went. But when I saw you, and then Artyom, I knew I wasn't alone anymore. You can't just keep these things in.
Now I understand why you helped us back then. Thank you.
Don't mention it. God willing, it won't end up being done in vain.
Yes. Have you ever taken a train beyond city borders?
No. Didn't get a chance to go. I used to be a metro train engineer. I worked on the
This is a nice story.
Ha! What a bore that was. Going round and round all day, round and round, and no real distance either. It used to take less than 30 minutes to make the lap. So I kept dreaming about how good it would be to just leave the metro and work on a real railroad. Travel around Russia, not to run in circles like a rat in a maze. My wife wouldn't let me. We had kids, too. When I'd start going on about the railroad, about my dream, she'd stop sleeping with me for months in protest. Yes. But when Moscow got hit, my Tatiana and little Sashenka were at home. I was working that day. Irishka was waiting for me in the metro, returning from cram school. So we survived together that day. But in the end, I lost her too. TP. You know how it goes. So, I'm driving here and talking to Tatiana in my head.
Aww.
See, I say, you couldn't stop me for good after all. Here I am, on a real railroad. A real engineer. Tanyusha. I'm sorry I got so emotional there.
Oh, it's my fault. I'm really sorry. And thank you for telling me.
You done?
Hey, RTO. Is there any music on the air?
But he's bounced that one. Yeah, there's no more gameplay after this, but I'm just doing the nice side quest villages. Also, collectibles. Diary. There is one diary post to collect. But I got all those ones. Nice. And I got all the postcards. Oh yeah. Let's go and talk to Demir. And the guys.
Can you feel how sweet the air is without a mask? Or not just sweet, so many shades of taste it has. A weird feeling, eh, my friend? I remember you telling me how you took your mask off atop a stunken otar. When you honed those missiles in on the dark ones, was the air bitter then? Who knows though? Had you not launched those missiles, you'd probably never have climbed that building or received that signal. Life is weird, huh? One random event drags another with it, like links in a chain. And you are pulling that chain out of a deep, dark well. The links emerge from the dark water. And what drink is in that bucket that's on the end of the chain? That's a mystery. That's what I often think about when facing a choice. You can't drop the chain either. You always have to drink from that bucket. Well, bottoms up, I suppose. So, how does it feel to be the Moses who yanked on this particular chain? Is it dumb to think about such things when all I ever did in life was carry out orders? Well, I'm not called idiot for nothing. Still, I would like to know what's on the end of your chain.
Kinky. You good, Sam? How about you, Demir?
Look, if there's no radiation, that means we can bring everyone out of Moscow.
It doesn't matter if there's radiation or not, Comrade American. The citizens of Moscow will have to stay put.
But why? We're just a short way from the city. And the radiation's gone.
Things might have been that easy in your America, but life has never been so easy here. Even now, we woke up saviors of the metro, and by lunchtime, we're enemy spies, saboteurs, train thieves, and what for? Something we thought was true turned out to be a lie. And that is enough for them to want us dead.
The Hansa bosses must have known that we could live up here. But the public didn't know that. Who'd want to stay down in the metro if we told them?
We cannot tell them. If they are ready to make mincemeat out of old ladies and kids to keep their secret, what do you think would they do to you, Uncle Sam? Huh? We can't go back. We can't use radio. Remember the jammers? And even if you pull a perfect Rambo and break through back into the metro, do you expect they'd all just believe you and go, yes, Moses, lead us out of this Egypt? Can you even imagine the death toll? Take your average station dwellers. Even if the Hansa guards didn't shoot them, how far would they get? Right to the nearest mutant den, most likely. We are safe here, speeding along on this Eastern Express. They are not as lucky. Not at all.
Well, what if there was a proper evacuation?
And who would do that? Hansa's people? The ones that kept us under lock and key for 20 years? Or us too? Besides, getting the people out of Moscow is not the end of it. You have to settle them somewhere, provide food. No, brother. I do get where you're coming from, but this matter is way more complex than it seems.
I guess you're right. All this clean air went to my head. So, wait, does this mean the Colonel was in the know?
His rank does seem to suggest that. Besides, he led negotiations with Hansa. Where would we be without them after the D6 debacle? They gave us weapons and recruits to replenish our losses. We, on the other hand, our competence does not stretch beyond thinking cozy thoughts and keeping the fools in the metro from killing each other off. Remember, if not us, then who?
You are too smart for your own good, idiot.
We done?
Hey, Demir. Nope. I've been thinking. How far are we gonna go?
No masks needed. The railroad runs through the whole country. As far as we want, I reckon. As for Yamantau, it's about 2,000 clicks away.
No, I mean, how far can we get with the fuel we have? What's this machine's mileage?
Ah, that. Yeah, it certainly is a coal guzzler, this thing. But then again, there should be coal stores at every station. And if we don't find any, we could still burn firewood.
Why the long face, Demir?
You see, I made a mistake of stocking up on filters. While I could have gotten a whole bunch of MREs for the same ammo, or a new hazard suit, I wish I'd known there'd be no need for them. The corporal sold them way too hard, that bastard. Get them while they last. He even gave me a book as a free extra. Quotations from Chairman Mao. Do you know this writer? Mao? Anyway, here I am like a fool with the stupid book and the filters, while we could really use that mid-grade ammo now. You never know who or what we might meet.
You're not giving the book enough credit. At the very least, it contains a whole world of wisdom on fighting the war against the imperialism. Which we might encounter on the way, even though so far we just seem to be fighting our own.
Yeah, Anna's pulling no punches this time. Perhaps she shouldn't have. It's not like the Colonel understands everything. Who's in the right here?
Whoever's not wrong, obviously.
Well, who's not wrong there?
He who does nothing and says nothing too.
Give me a break. Who's in the right now?
Everybody is, brother. And nobody.
I shouldn't have asked.
There's a lot of cutscenes.
I am not
Well, not really
bothered when I'm
cutscenes,
not
but
understood. I am bothered with
flavor
what I
text,
don't understand.
extra stuff. It's nice. And it's all completely optional. I think they're done. Cool.
Still holding on to life. I'm done for, my friend. But at least I died protecting my friends. Shut up, you fool. By the way, Uncle Sam, your command of Russian is quite good. Another 40 years or so, and you go completely native. Isn't it confusing now, though? If your California is still around, you became a Russian for nothing. By the way, if we meet the occupying forces, whose side will you be on, Sam? Ours or theirs? Not funny. But if the war is still not over, does that make us enemies? Nah, that's not what I meant. The colonel told me to stop smoking shroom, but isn't the pipe of peace an exception, eh? I wish we could smoke one California, man. That would be so much fun. Oh, damn. Hey, do you miss home? I don't know. Really, I got used to it. And now I learned my folks might be alive. I'm in a daze. I see. What I meant was, even though you're an American, you're our man. I'm a Spartan, Militia. Now and forever. You're a Spartan too. This is what we are now. I wonder what they think of me at this Supreme HQ, though. Drop it. We'll all stand with you, like Anna and Artyom, like when the colonel protected you from that crowd. There were women and old guys and kids. They all wanted it. I didn't even want to resist, even though I was younger and stronger back then.
The war was really all back then. Your missiles are only just fallen ones, just like ours on your world. So forget that shit about the HQ. You're a Spartan, one of us. That's it.
Thank you, Colonel. Sir. So, we're going to the Urals. I'd love to see San Diego, though. Even in a dream. There's this little whorehouse on its Stratnoy Boulevard station I'd like to see. Even if it was just in a dream. Look, I'll catch some shut-eye if you don't mind. Of course. Get some sleep. Yeah. Besides, in a dream, it's definitely cheaper.
Survey report to the head of S.H.I.E.L.D. Project Railroad Department. Yes. Railway State Survey report. Having conducted the Railway State Survey as per your order, I can report that beyond the defence perimeter, the railway is in condition ranging from acceptable to good, thus presenting a security threat to providing a convenient way for the enemy to transport and supply their agents. On the other hand, within the defence perimeter, the railway is worn down beyond acceptable state, which could lead to a complete halt of train movement along the most used lines in the nearest future, putting defensibility of Moscow in grave danger by disrupting our supply lines and reinforcement transportation. Considering aforementioned, I hereby request that all available maintenance crews are sent to work on repairing the most damaged sections of the important lines, using the rails and cross ties from the lines beyond the 101 kilometre mark for the centre of Moscow. Thus, at the same time, effectively denying the use of the enemy leading into the city. Nice.
Hello, Artyom. It
Yes,
seems to me,
talk
whether
about
it was intended or not, that our colonel now has a goal to strive for because of you. We all remember the way you fought back in D6, so no matter what lies ahead, we're with you. You can count on us. Yeah, yes. As for me, I'm running a little inventory check. Yeah, it is kind of cramped in here. I'm thinking of making something of a workbench. So that's all the instruments we get, and everything else would be within arm's reach. With no workbench, you just lose small components. We'll use this place to work on the weapons. Cleaning, oiling, keep out of everybody's way, and keep them from messing with my stuff. Well, we'll have to take turns, of course, but we'll manage. So, if you find any weapons you'd like to keep, I'll store them for you here on the Aurora, and you can come back to exchange them. You'll get them back in their best shape ever. Don't you doubt. Boy, have I cleaned and oiled a lot of weapons in my life. Factory and homemade too. Some of those were just amazing. So unusual. So, if you have any weapon-related questions, I'm your man. And weapons, they are like girls. They need attention. You clean your weapon well, you oil it, you check the ammo, because these dirty ammo caps do get rusty sometimes. But if you put your heart into it, the weapon never fails. Well, I'll just finish oiling this one, then start on another.
Done? I think he's done. The box looks dangerous. Go talk to Duke.
Well, hello there, Tom. People could have called me up there to drink to Aurora. I still think Beelzebub was a better name. Well, help yourself. Because frankly speaking, I'm a bit tired here. The only good thing about this job is that you forget it's winter. If only you didn't have to pay for this comfort later, with your whole body aching. I heard that monotonous labor calms you. Well, it's not a lie. You feel this calm, you see. Idiot says it's dynamic meditation. That philosopher doesn't come here to meditate too often, though. That's all? Okay, I'll take it from here.
Do a last quick check round everyone. Fellas. We've not been able to talk to is Stefan. Yeet. Well, I'm gonna say GG, and I'll try and do another stream tomorrow, all going well. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you have a lovely day, and yeah.